Evening. The board will now reconvene to regular session. I would like to invite Assistant Superintendent of Business Services Ruben Hernandez to lead us in the flag salute. Please stand. Place your hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Board members met in closed session to discuss the following items. 5.1, student expulsion deliberation, finding and recommendation of pupil expulsion 2526, number 7 and 8. Public employees discipline dismissal, release government code, section 54957. And 5.3 is confidential pupil matter and student discipline education code, section 535146. Board members discuss student expulsion, deliberation of finding and recommendation of confidential pupil expulsion 2526, number 7 and number 8. Is there a motion to approve student expulsion, deliberation of finding and recommendation of confidential pupil expulsion report for 2025-2026, number 7?
Move approval.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? That's 5-0. Is there a motion to approve the student expulsion deliberation finding the recommendation of confidential pupil expulsion report 2025 to 2026, number 8? Second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? 5-0. This is an action item. Approving the minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of October 14, 2025 board meeting?
Move approval.
Second. Any discussion? Ari, would you like to cast a preferential vote?
I approve.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? 5-0. Acknowledgement of correspondence to the board. Do board members have any correspondence they would like to share? No. Student board member, I would like to invite student board member Ari to give her student board report.
Good evening, Superintendent Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, members of the board, and distinguished guests. I am pleased to present the Student Board Member Report for November, highlighting the spirit, achievements, and leadership initiatives across our FJUHSD campuses. Starting off with our Coyotes. Buena Park concluded October with Red Ribbon Week, senior night for football, and a lively Halloween pep rally and costume contest. ASB welcomed Korean exchange students, providing support in campus tours, and hosted the first Student Senate to amplify student voices. Athletic teams competing in CIF received strong support, celebrating victories and fostering school pride. Buena Park's ASB continues to prioritize community, leadership, and student engagement. The campus remains focused on fostering student leadership and a supportive school community. Fullerton High School's October highlights include Boo Graham fundraising, Tackle Cancer Spirit Week, and a Pink Out football game, and a Silka Senior events. Red Ribbon Week promoted a drug-free awareness through themed dress days, and the Halloween parade engaged the student body with creativity and school spirit. ASB actively supported athletics, senior recognition, and student leadership initiatives. Fullerton students remained dedicated, enthusiastic, and connected to their school community. October showcased Fullerton's commitment to school pride and active student participation. La Habra High School celebrated homecoming with over 1,000 tickets sold, a Star Wars blackout football game, and crowning of king and queen. Fundraisers included Boo Grahams, churros, and candy apples, while Pink Out and playoff games highlighted athletic achievements. ASB hosted Halloween Spirit Week, an 8th grade invasion assembly, and Club Rush events to maintain student engagement. La Habra's focus on spirit, athletics, and community made October a memorable month. The school continues to thrive with strong traditions and student involvement. La Vista La Sierra combined Red Ribbon Week, Breast Cancer Awareness, and Halloween into a unified Spirit Week, hosted a pumpkin painting event, and celebrated Dia de los Muertos. Ongoing initiatives included a club rush and a canned food drive, wellness check-ins, and Lion Roars broadcasts, providing meaningful ways for students to connect and contribute. Students engaged in gratitude, civic participation, and a creative expression throughout the month. La Vista continues to foster inclusion, school pride, and student wellness. The campus remains dedicated to promoting community, wellness, and student creativity. Sonora's ASB organized senior support games to recognize athletics, including a crosstown flag football rivalry with La Habra. Red Ribbon Spirit Week promoted a drug-free lifestyle, culminating in the annual Halloween parade with costume awards. The senior class president also led graduation merchandise promotions. Sonora's ASB has maintained high energy and student engagement and leadership across events. The school has shown strong unity and is preparing for a successful close to the semester. Sunny Hills highlighted Homecoming Week, Black and Gold football games, Miracle Minute fundraising, and Pink Out Red Ribbon Week activities. ASB hosted staff appreciation events, student recognition, and a Halloween costume contest to engage the campus community. Athletics, leadership programs, and school spirit initiatives strengthened the connections among students and staff. Sunny Hills remains vibrant, inclusive, and highly active this semester. Troy's ASB hosted War of the Warriors Dodgeball, Red Ribbon Week, and a Halloween costume contest, while grade levels organized giveaways and fundraisers. Freshmen through seniors led initiatives like Splash and Slime events, fostering school-wide participation. Upcoming events include Warrior Idol, continue to build excitement for the semester's remainder. Troy students demonstrate strong engagement in leadership, service, and school spirit. The campus maintains high energy and commitment to leadership and community involvement. Across the district, FJUHSD students have demonstrated dedication, creativity, and leadership throughout October, contributing meaningfully to their schools and communities. Thank you, and this concludes the Student Board Member Report for November.
Thank you, Ari. Let's see. I would like to call the superintendent to introduce the principals to give their school report. Dr. McLaughlin.
Thank you, Dr. Calhoun, members of the board. We have a treat tonight. Dr. Garcia is here from La Habra High School. Mr. Garcia, no relation, is out at a water polo game. So if anyone wants to give us updates as you go through your reports, we appreciate it. So Dr. Garcia, La Habra High School, update on the game.
10-8 as of 10 minutes ago.
Us?
Us.
Okay.
We are winning.
Yay. Okay. All right. Please
Go
continue.
La Habra.
Thank you, Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, members of the board. Last month, we hosted our third annual College and Career Application Day. Under the leadership of Dr. Macias and our dedicated guidance and counseling team, seniors received one-on-one support completing their FAFSA and applications for community colleges, UCs, CSUs, and Common App submissions, as well as job applications with FJUHSD. This school-wide initiative ensures that every student has a plan in place as they graduate college and career ready. Last week, we welcomed 8th graders for our feeder schools to experience a day in the life of a Highlander. The future class of 2030 toured campus, met teachers and students, and explored our academic and extracurricular programs. The energy and excitement were contagious. Congratulations to our 44 new inductees into the National Honor Society. With these exceptional additions, La Habra now proudly has 84 active NHS members. Our fall sports, as I gave you an update, have been outstanding. Girls flag football concluded a historic season, reaching the quarterfinals before a hard-fought loss to Roosevelt High School. The girls tennis team captured its first league championship in over 3 decades and will travel to Woodcrest Christian this Wednesday for CIF playoff. Today, boys water polo takes on Los Alamitos High School, and we are 10-8 winning. Cross country celebrates their 4 individual CIF qualifiers. Sophia Ramos, Emily Flores, Noah McLaughlin, and Isaiah Ross, who will compete at CIF prelims on November 15th. As the number 2 seed in the CIF Division IV playoffs, football will host El Medina High School this Friday night. Hopefully we will see you all there. Finally, theater presents Much Ado About Nothing, opening Thursday with 3 performances, extending into next week. Meanwhile, our Highlander Marching Band earned 2nd place in our division at the Whittier High School Field Tournament, a remarkable accomplishment at a highly competitive event. The band now prepares for the division finals and state championship later this month. Thank you, and this concludes La Habra High School's report.
Thank you, Dr. Garcia. From La Vista La Sierra Schools, Mr. Kai Liponi.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, and members of the Board of Trustees. Yesterday, our teachers took a deep dive into how we connect. Our staff participated in a session titled, Who's in Your Class?, presented by Martha Corral Trujillo, who is the founder of Full Circle Orange County, was an alternative education student and an eventual graduate from Fullerton High School. Martha shared her story of growing up as a foster youth and a system-involved student who faced immense challenges before becoming a mentor and advocate. Her presentation reminded us that behavior is communication and that connection must come before true learning for the resistant learner. She encouraged us to see learning differently. She said, learning is supposed to be messy and curiosity-driven. When students don't respond, it may not be unwillingness. It may be that they don't yet feel heard or safe. We learn small but powerful ways to create safety and belonging to the classroom. Say each student's name, even the quiet ones. Make eye contact, offer a nod, a fist bump, or a simple glad you're here today. Those gestures signal safety and matter more than we realize. We have committed to continue to connect and inspire our students. A graduate from La Vista La Sierra, class of 1999, Sarah Momolo shared the following with my staff. I wanted to express my gratitude for my experience at La Vista. I was in the class of 99, was in the leadership class, and was in a counseling class offered at that time. My time at La Vista helped me tremendously during a period that had a lot of upheaval in my family life. And now I work at Stanford. I wouldn't have been able to achieve the things I did without my experience at La Vista. Most of those teachers from that time are probably gone by now. I wanted to send you this message in case you are ever struggling to reach a kid. Please know that sometimes it takes a while to process at that age. The ones you reach will remember. I remember. Please send my gratitude to your community of educators. At La Vista La Sierra, that belief continues to guide our work as we connect, inspire, and help students graduate or return to their home school. This concludes the board report for La Vista La Sierra High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kai Liponi. From Troy High School, Dr. Minster.
Thank you, Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, and members of the board. We've had a wonderful fall semester, and last week had an amazing Halloween rally, costume contest, and a Halloween decorated front office. Our football team playing the rare Halloween football game was also our last regular season game with implications for first place in league versus El Toro High School. Troy won the game and the league championship, and this Friday night we are excited to begin CIF playoffs with a home game versus Orange High School at 7 p.m. On October 23rd, California State Superintendent Tony Thurmond announced California's list of National Blue Ribbon nominees for 2025. Established in 1982, the National Blue Ribbon Schools program has honored thousands of public and private schools across the country and became one of the most prestigious recognitions in K-12 education. In recent years, the designation was granted to high-performing campuses, along with those demonstrating significant progress in closing long-standing achievement gaps. At the end of August, the long-running National Blue Ribbon Schools program was discontinued by the U.S. Department of Education, but State Superintendent Tony Thurmond chose to recognize California's nominees, and the award was renamed the California Blue Ribbon Schools for this year only. Troy High School is among the 31 nominees statewide and 4 Orange County schools to be recognized. State Superintendent Tony Thurmond congratulated the nominees, saying the recognition affirms the dedication and achievement of educators, families, and communities in creating safe and welcoming schools where students master challenging and engaging content. Schools will receive official recognition from the California Department of Education and celebrated a statewide school recognition event this spring, I believe in Anaheim. Next, and near the end, as Troy prepares for the 2026-27 school year, we welcome all 8th grade applicants to explore Troy Tech Magnet program and what it offers. Today was our first in-person campus tour for 8th grade families, and they run multiple dates through December 2nd from 9 to 11 a.m. in the morning. January 15th, we have our Troy Tech IB Cambridge Information Night in North Gym from 5 to 6, followed by our open house from 6 to 7. I believe also on December 5th, we'll have Ladera Vista visiting our campus. The Troy Sac Cambridge Honors Testing for current 8th grade students is in January on the 10th, 17th, and 24th, and it is a great day to be a warrior. Thank you, and this concludes my report.
Thank you, Dr. Mister. From Sunny Hills High School, Mr. Weinrich, who, as the board knows, we do Leadership and Learning Days, led this morning our Leadership and Learning Day with our principal and cabinet, and it was a wonderful morning, so I just want to thank you publicly. Now your report.
Thank you, Dr. McLaughlin. Appreciate that. Good evening, President Calhoun and members of the board. The Lancers finished October with 2 amazing weeks, Breast Cancer Awareness Week and Homecoming. First, our Lancer ASB once again sponsored an outstanding week of fundraising for our community partners, Breast Cancer Angels. This year, the Lancers raised $3,895 selling Pink Week t-shirts, buckets of water to soak a senior or link leader or staff member, and holding a Miracle Minute fundraiser in each and every classroom. It was another way for our Lancers to get involved outside of our campus to impact our community as a whole. Next, we followed Think Pink Week with all of our homecoming celebrations, culminating in a fun Dark Night themed assembly that included participation from 340 students, which is almost 15% of our population, during both the assemblies and the halftime show. This year's homecoming dance was also a huge success, as just under 1,400 students not only danced the night away, but got to watch Game 7 of the World Series together as well. Not a Dodger fan, but they enjoyed themselves. Thank you for all of our ASB for getting so many of our students involved over these past few weeks. Not to be outdone, our Conservatory of the Fine Arts students have been staying engaged and getting involved as well. Whether it was the Fall Orchestra and Choir Concert, the annual Fall Festival in the Quad, or the Lancer Regiment performing at the district's Marching Band and Color Guard Showcase, all of our Lancer visual and performing artists' talents were on display for everyone to see. And speaking of the Lancer Regiment, they just finished 3rd place in the CSBC field competition. And next up is, for COFA, is the fall play this week, The Importance of Being Earnest, under the leadership of our theater director, Christian Penuelas. And there are shows this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so get your tickets now. Finally, athletically, Lancer Nation has been wrapping up another successful fall season. Girls volleyball captured another league championship for the 2nd year in a row. Girls flag football won its first league championship and made it to the CIF quarterfinals. Girls golf advanced to the CIF Division II regionals yesterday and finished 5th place overall. And Lindsay Shin qualified for the CIF individuals as well and is advancing to the CIF championships this Thursday. Girls tennis made it to CIF as well, with junior Maya Orton advancing as an individual. And then finally, our cross-country team had a great, strong season here. And in the conference finals, the varsity boys team earned a CIF spot. And for girls, Mia Gonzalez and AJ Doris also earned CIF individual qualifications. And so we're really, really proud of and congratulate all of our Lancer student athletes for another successful fall season. This concludes the Lancer report for November.
Thank you, Mr. Weinrich. From Sonora High School, Mr. Cazares, and do you have an update?
For La Habra or for Sonora?
I thought you had, yeah.
We did.
I thought you have a water polo match too?
We fell short.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you. La Habra's in overtime, by the way.
Okay.
Mr. Garcia is sending messages. So, all right. So, all that to say, thank you, Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, members of the board. It's been an exciting and meaningful month at Sonora High School, filled with events that reflect our commitment to connection, growth, and excellence. We recently hosted our annual Future Ready Day, an amazing event designed to help all seniors to explore pathways for life beyond high school. The day featured a wide range of opportunities, from essay writing and application completion to hands-on workshops and opportunities to understand financial aid options, for example. Students engaged in sessions focused on financial literacy, vocational exploration, and career readiness skills as well. It was inspiring to see them asking thoughtful questions and beginning to envision their futures with confidence and purpose. That same spirit of connection carried into our Sonora Experience Day, where we welcomed our future raters from local feeder schools to campus. This event is about more than just a visit. It's about building relationships early and creating a sense of belonging before students arrive on campus as freshmen. Our ASB student leaders and teachers leading programs did an outstanding job guiding our visitors through interactive activities, department showcases, and campus tours. The energy was incredible, and it was clear that our incoming students left feeling excited, supported, and eager to join the Sonora family. These relationships between future students and the teachers and the teacher leaders, who are the lifeblood of our programs, form the foundation for our continued success. In athletics, we're celebrating a successful end to our fall sports calendar with a couple of historic achievements. First, freshman Tanya Lee captured Sonora High School's first ever league championship in either boys or girls golf, which is an incredible milestone. Additionally, senior Jessica O made history as the first female tennis player in more than 30 years to qualify for CIF competition. Both these student athletes exemplify the perseverance, talent, and rate of pride that defines Sonora athletics. In addition, our boys water polo team made it to CIF for the first time in over 6 years. And as I mentioned, they were competing tonight right before the meeting, but fell short, but super proud of them. Finally, yesterday we were proud to honor our certificated and classified staff for their years of service and dedication to the students and families of Sonora High School. Their commitment to excellence, compassion, and student success is what makes our campus such a special place to learn and grow. On behalf of the entire Sonora community, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Board of Trustees and district personnel who joined in recognition yesterday as we celebrated 11 staff members for 20, 25, and 30 years of faithful service. Thank you, and this completes my report, and I think La Habra fell short. They lost 11-14, I think.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, Dr. Berg, you're our only hope. From Buena Park High School, Principal Dr. Sanji Berg.
I'll save that till the end. All right, thank you, Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, and members of the board. So as we move into holiday season, and with a fun-filled Halloween behind us, there's a lot to celebrate at the park. First, I'd like to thank you, board, and our district staff who came to celebrate our district employees who hit district years of service milestones. It was great to have you out on the site as always, and it was a fun way to start our day yesterday. So in academics, I'd like to highlight our World Language Department. Since this past month, they held our annual Culture Day Festival, which featured cultural dancing, singing, and even some karaoke from our very own Deanna Oseguera. Food, drinks, and of course, ofrendas and tributes to those who have gone before us. It was an incredibly popular event for not just our students, but for our families and staff. It seems to get bigger and better each year, and they are already planning ideas for next year's event, so you'll definitely have to stop by. In the arts, I'd like to recognize our Coyote Band, who not only had an amazing performance at the district showcase last Wednesday, but then went out this past weekend and won first place in their division at the Irvine Field Tournament. This is the first time our band has won an overall first place in decades. It's a huge testament to their work ethic, drive, and growth over the past couple years, and it's just the beginning because they'll be getting even bigger next year, and so congratulations to Quinlan Skinner and the Coyote Band. And then lastly, in athletics, the Coyotes have had one of their most successful seasons on record, and it's not even over yet. With all but one of 8 fall programs making it to CIF, our athletes have been competing at high levels this fall. Volleyball and girls flag football made it to the second round of CIF, with boys water polo, football, both boys and girls cross country and girls golf still competing, and we too had a girls golfer win CIF for the first time ever. And I just got news from the water polo game that we won 10-6, and so we're moving on to the quarterfinals this Friday at home, and so we have both a football game and a water polo game on Friday. So 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, gonna be awesome. Super busy. Lots of pizza.
Double header.
There
I
we
love
go.
it. Congratulations.
This concludes my board report. Thank you.
And lastly, from Fullerton High School, Mr. Caffrey.
Thank you, Dr. McLaughlin. Good evening, President Calhoun and members of the board. ASB has been hard at work as we move into the season of giving. We're excited to launch our annual ASB clothing drive running through December to support families in need right here in our community. Our students are also preparing to host incoming 8th grade day, a chance to welcome next year's tribe members and help them feel part of the FUHS family from the very beginning. ASB is also focusing on new ways to connect the unconnected, using the 5-Star app to build stronger relationships and promote inclusion across campus. Next week, we're especially proud to bring back our Veterans Day Parade with our JRTC program, our first in more than 3 years. This celebration will be led by our amazing JRTC, which continues to set the standard for leadership and school pride. They're also preparing for the Rookies Drill Meet on November 15th at Catella High School, where our first-year cadets will compete for the first time. It's a wonderful way to honor service while showcasing student excellence. Our JRTC academic team has been working hard preparing for the first round of the Army Academic Bowl next week, representing Fullerton with focus and determination. In the arts, our choral and vocal music program is partnering with Louisiana State University's Tiger Glee Club for a special concert this Wednesday night at 7:30 in our auditorium. Our theater program opens its fall production of A Midsummer Night's Dream this weekend, running through next weekend. And our marching band and color guard are wrapping up their season with their show Steampunk Reformed Reforged, performing at the CSBC Southern Division Finals on November 15th at Aliso Viejo High School. And in athletics, FUHS continues to dominate this fall. We're proud to celebrate league championships in boys water polo, girls volleyball, and flag football, plus playoff appearances for football, flag football, girls golf, boys water polo, girls volleyball, and girls tennis. And a special shout out to our girls golf team who finished as CIF finalists in Division 4, and we cannot figure out when the last time that happened. It's an exciting time at FUHS. Our students are learning, leading, performing, and competing at incredible levels, all while living the Fullerton values every single day. Thank you. This concludes my board report.
Thank you, Mr. Caffrey. Dr. Calhoun?
Is there any information the board would like to share? Does the superintendent have any information he would like to share?
Yeah, just one thing real quick, Dr. Calhoun, members of the board. I would like to introduce a special guest tonight. I know we're going to hear from him in our blue cards, but from our Orange County Board of Education, trustee, as well as parent and resident, Mr. Tim Shaw. So thanks for being with us tonight, Mr. Shaw, and we look forward to hearing your comments in a few. One last quick comment, and really just a tribute to our leaders here on the dais, our principals, but I know it's a bigger team. Yesterday was our professional learning day. So what happens when the kids are home? Well, we continue learning. So at our school sites, with the help and input of their staff, and I know they have different guiding coalitions of people who give input. Yesterday was a big learning day across the district. Not only that, but for our classified staff. So we hosted learning moments for our instructional aides. I know I went and saw our food service leads and thanked them for their extra work in getting food out as well. So campus supervisors, instructional aides, food service workers, but we keep going. And I just wanted to thank our leaders here, but also our leaders here and everybody who put in time and energy. It takes a lot of effort to have one of these days. And we went around and got to see and recognize years of service, but we also know there was a lot of activity going on to help move us forward. So thank you. That's it.
Okay, thank you. At this time, we would like to hear from our employee associations. I would like to invite FSTO Angie to the podium to give an update.
Good evening, President Calhoun, trustees, and Dr. McLaughlin. It's hard to believe we're already in November, and soon we will be celebrating the Thanksgiving week holiday with our families, and in just a few short weeks after that, we will be out for winter break. In the meantime, there's still work to be done. In October, the CTA State Council held its first meeting for the 2025-26 school year, and there was much discussion around statewide election and Proposition 55. Our next State Council of Education meeting will be held January 23rd to the 25th, 2026 in Los Angeles. And speaking of Proposition 55, Patty Stack and I attended an informational webinar 2 weeks ago presented by our CTA leadership to organize around the signature gathering campaign that we will be involved in for each of our associations throughout the state. Proposition 55 is a simple extension of existing legislation, Proposition 30, that was voted into law in 2012 and taxes individuals earning $250,000 or more, or couples earning $500,000 or more per year. Without this funding, our schools stand to lose millions of dollars each year, beginning with the 2030 school year. Yesterday, we celebrated our certificated and classified employees that have reached milestones in our district with their years of service. Those staff who were recognized have completed 20, 25, 30, 35, and even 40 years of employment in our district. We visited with Buena Park, Sunny Hills, Sonora, La Habra, and Fullerton High School campuses. What a great way to celebrate our members and our CSEA members for their dedication to our students, our campuses, and to our district. Thank you all for your years of service and for all you do. On October 29th, the FSTO Memorandum of Understanding, or MOU, study group met with the district study group regarding Article 12, class size. We discussed the class sizes in our special education classes, and we were presented with quite a bit of information to absorb. We appreciate this new approach to discovering information and discussing it together to give insight to our members in conjunction with our management partners. We had a very cordial meeting, and I look forward to our next session on November 12th. And lastly, I will be visiting each of our school campuses over the next 2 weeks, and I get a chance to talk to our members about school issues, Proposition 55, member engagement within our CTA, and other important information that CTA and NEA have to present to us. I will be armed with pizza and cookies for all that are there. Jim Rogers, our CTA staff member, and I look forward to sharing information with our members and hearing back from them as well so that we can continue to grow our FSTO membership. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Angie. I would like to invite Deanna to give an update on behalf of CSEA President Bill Hager.
Good evening, Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, members of the board. CSEA is preparing for a leadership change as we approach the end of the 2025 calendar year. Chapter 82 will be meeting next week, where final nominations will be made for the executive board position of president, second vice president, and treasurer. If the candidates are unopposed, they will take office in January 2026. Otherwise, CSEA will conduct an election in December. I would like to thank Mr. Miller for inviting both Joni and me to attend the Years of Service recognition event for classified employees. It was truly humbling to witness the dedication of CSEA members who have served the Fullerton Joint Union High School District for so many years. CSEA looks forward to continuing its collaboration with Mr. Miller and Dr. Davis through bi-monthly meetings, as well as with Dr. McLaughlin through monthly meetings. We value these opportunities for connection and our monthly updates to the school board. Wishing you all a very happy Thanksgiving and thank you for your time. Thank you, and this concludes my report.
Thank you, Deanna. Next, we will hear from our Parent Teacher Association. I would like to invite the Fullerton Council PTA to the podium to give a update. Thank you.
Good evening, Dr. McLaughlin, President Calhoun, and members of the board. I'm Joanne Cho. I had the pleasure of serving as president of Fullerton Council PTA's 25-26 year. We at Fullerton Council PTA wanted to say thank you to those of all the FSD and Fullerton Joint Union board members and principals, superintendents, and assistant superintendents for attending our annual Fullerton Council PTA President Luncheon. That was a mouthful. On October 22nd. It was a great time connecting with all of you and connecting with our PTA units. At the event, we presented Dr. Pletko with the Golden Oak Honorary Service Award, which is the highest honor in PTA service for his years of service to the community as he retires this February. Fullerton PTA Council membership has continued to grow, so we are currently at, guess what, 4,283 PTA members across our PTA unit schools. All the schools rely on PTA membership and donations to make a positive difference in our students' lives. At the Fullerton Joint Union High School District Board level, our units support school programs, staff appreciation, student activities, and community events. Last week, one of our units, Sunny Hills PTSA, debuted a school mascot after an 11-year hiatus. The PTSA donated and worked with the ASB and administration, I believe, for over a year or so to make this happen. Every membership counts. We have links on our FCPTA website at fullertoncouncil.pta.org. If you need help joining a PTA unit, please reach out to us, council, directly, and we'll be happy to assist you. As we head into November, our PTSA units are planning our Pathways of Hope program, during which we collect books, toys, and stuffed animals, gift cards, and food for our local families. Schools in both the FSD and Fullerton Joint Union districts will be running their own collections at their school sites. Each school will be volunteering at the Pathways of Hope Distribution Center, helping local families shop for their families' toys and food needs. Please consider donating items at your individual school sites, and we especially need items for our kids, the teenagers. They often get overlooked. You always buy those little bears or other things. Our kids need it, the teenagers need it, and buy things that are appropriate for them. That's my thing. It's always there for us. At Fullerton Council, we'll be hosting a PTA Reflections Art Showcase at the Fullerton Museum Center on Friday, November 7th from 6 to 8. This event is so inspiring when you see the incredible art with the fantastic dances and hear the marvelous poetry and witness the creativity of the music from our wonderful students. Come and see the amazing creations done by our amazing Fullerton Joint Union students. These are the kids that won at their, let's say they won at their their high school in a sense. And then from the best of the best, we choose the best of that, and they're all in the museum. So go and support our students. So we welcome anyone to attend our council meetings held each month in this same boardroom at 9:30 a.m. on the fourth Tuesday of each month. You will hear from our superintendents, both, and we'll be able to ask questions. And the exact dates of our meetings will be posted on our website at fultoncouncilpta.org. You can reach out to us at fultoncouncilpta.info@gmail, and we'll welcome any input. And we are happy to answer questions, so please reach out. Thank you so much. That concludes my report.
Thank you. I would like to invite Assistant Superintendent of Administration Services, Dr. Carl Zener, to the podium to introduce our honorees and lead the recognitions.
Thank you, President Calhoun, members of the board, and Dr. McLaughlin. This evening, we will recognize our Simon Scholars, but before we begin, I would like to invite our Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mr. Mark Miller, to the podium to introduce a newly appointed administrator.
Thank you, Mr. Zener. And with that, I'd like to call up Christy Navarro. Good evening, President Calhoun, members of the board, and Superintendent McLaughlin. With over a decade of experience in school finance, including 7.5 years with the Anaheim Elementary School District, Christy joined the Fullerton Joint Union High School District in 2023. Since then, she has shown outstanding leadership, dedication, and operational expertise in her role as fiscal analyst and manager of fiscal services. Her thoughtful approach and attention to detail have been instrumental in strengthening the district's fiscal operations, supporting audits, and implementing key system improvements. Tonight, we are thrilled to recognize Christy and congratulate her on her new role as Director of Fiscal Services. We look forward to her continued leadership and the positive impact she will bring to our district. I just want to personally thank her for being a wonderful partner with Human Resources. I would like now to invite Christy to say a few words and to please introduce anyone in the audience. I think you have quite a crew tonight. Who is joining you tonight?
Thank you. Good evening, President Calhoun, Dr. McLaughlin, board members, and cabinet. I am beyond excited to be appointed as the new Fiscal Services Director. It's really an honor that I hold really close to my heart, and it's just so nice to be part of a district that has such prestigious leaders and support. So I did want to take a moment to at least recognize my fiscal services teams up in the second floor. I have the best team that I could possibly work with. I truly enjoy showing up every single day, and they are such an inspiration to me. So I just wanted to shout out them as a team, and I look forward to continue working with them. Here with me tonight, I have my husband and my son, and I just want to thank my husband because he's really taken on a great teammate role in navigating this new role that I have. I also want to take a moment to shout out my siblings. I have 2 sisters and a brother. I am the middle child, so tonight's probably the most I've probably received attention in the last decade. I'm sure people can relate if you're a middle child. And last but not least, I have my parents, my mom and dad, who have just instilled this sense of just determination and pride. I honestly don't think that I would be able to be as successful as I am if I didn't have their support and dedication, knowing that I can do things like this. And so my success tonight is their success. So I look forward to continue to working with all of you, and I'm excited to see what's next to come. Thank you.
Congratulations, Christy. You sound just like my middle daughter, Sophie. So tonight, we are celebrating our Simon Scholars, and I would like to have the administrators from Buena Park, Fullerton, and La Habra come join me up at the podium. We are very honored that the Simon Scholars are a part of our students' lives. It is a unique scholarship program that begins at the end of a student's sophomore year in high school and continues through the completion of college. It is designed to help students facing difficult life and economic circumstances to excel academically and socially so they can successfully complete a 4-year college degree and pursue a meaningful career. We would like to thank Mr. Ronald M. Simon, founder of the Simon Scholars Program, for continuing to offer this opportunity for our students. And we are going to begin with Buena Park High School, which has an astounding 11 Simon Scholars. So please welcome Dr. Berg to the podium.
All right, thank you, Dr. Zener. Okay, if I can have the ones that are here, come on up, come on over in this, and I'm going to announce you guys one by one. So my Buena Park folks, unfortunately, I have a couple that are in water polo, a couple that are in other sports, a couple that are at family things. So I do have a few that are here. I know I saw them out there. So I am going to introduce even the ones that are not here quickly, but obviously we have a few that made it. So our first, and we do have a whole bunch. We have 4 seniors and 8 juniors. So Brandon Avalos is our first one. He's one of our water polo students. And obviously what you'll see with our students is most of them are in our early college academy, AP Capstone program. And some are in various other programs, so I'm going to talk a little bit about them. So plans to seek a career in the National Defense Agency and wants to attend Berkeley and major in mechanical engineering, so that's Brandon Avalos. Oops, sorry, hit the wrong one. The next one is also one of our water polo players, so Anthony Contreras. Same thing, early college academy, AP Capstone. Plans to attend UCLA and major in biology and wants to become a dentist. All right, then Nadia Diaz. One of our early college academy and AP Capstone students, also in AVID, and plans to attend a 4-year university, USC or UCSD, and major in clinical psychology. And then Adaya Feldblum, standing right next to me. Early college academy, AP Capstone. She's also in orchestra, medical careers, and plans to study at a UC and become a pediatrician in the areas of oncology or trauma, and she wants to work at Chalk Children's Hospital, so that's her dream. Santiago Gomez, early college academy, AP Capstone, and he is also in our world language Spanish pathways, so very good student there. Kazi Johora, AP Capstone in our Advanced Robotics and Mechatronics program, also in computer science. She's also part of the tennis team. She plans to attend a 4-year university and major in chemistry for pharmaceuticals or some type of engineering. So that is her passion zone for when she gets older. And then Emily Luna, early college academy, visual arts for drawing and performing arts in dance. And then she would like to attend a 4-year university, UCLA or UC Berkeley, and major in biology or chemistry on her way to becoming a dermatologist. And Melanie Zargoza Limon, early college academy, AP Capstone, also world language pathways with Spanish, and she is part of our cheer program and plans to attend UCLA and major in nursing. And we have another one here, that's here. Diana Flores, part of our early college academy and our Link Crew, which is one of our leadership programs in athletics, and plans to attend Bentley University in Massachusetts to major in finance, and she hopes to become an investment banker and work on Wall Street someday. So she's a good one for us to remember when she becomes very wealthy. So let's give her a round of applause. And Odin Flores, one of our other athletes that is actually at a cross-country event right now, part of the early college academy and AP Capstone. He's part of our advanced robotics and mechatronics program, and he plans to attend UCI, UCLA, or Caltech to study electrical engineering. Tram Nguyen, early college academy, AP Capstone, video production, athletics, she plays tennis. She is also one of our Questbridge match finalists, so she'll end up at some amazing university because of that program. And she plans to study psychology and public health en route to becoming a physician's assistant in psychiatry. And last but not least, Yoselin Urzua Mendez, part of our early college academy and AP Capstone program. She is also in our video production and visual arts for drawing, and she plans to attend Syracuse University and study fashion design en route to becoming a fashion designer. So That's Jocelyn. So here are some of our Simon Scholars, and I can't say enough also about the program. It has been such a great benefit for our students at Buena Park. So thank you very much.
Next up, if you could please welcome our principal from Fullerton Union High School, Mr. Caffrey.
Good evening. We have two of our Simon Scholars, but only one of them is with us tonight, and this is Giselle. So Giselle Garcia is in our AVID program, Agri-Science Academy. She's on the leadership team of the First Gen Club. Hopes to attend either UC Davis or Cal Poly Pomona, and plans to major in aerospace engineering with a goal of designing aircraft. So this is Giselle Garcia. Our next student who could not be here tonight is Darylise Rizzo Roman. She is an Agri-Science Academy student, plans to attend Fullerton College, and spends much of her time after school working and caring for her younger siblings, which is what she's doing tonight and why she couldn't be here. So we want to congratulate Darylise as well.
And finally, from La Habra High School, Assistant Principal, Dr. Garcia.
La Habra, we have 5 individuals who should be here tonight. If you want to come up and line up right here next to me, please. Perfect. First up is Brisa Espinosa. She's in our FFA program as well as our MBA program, member of the National Honor Society, plans to attend Cal State University Fullerton, so right around the corner, will study human services to be a teacher. Next, we have Jasmine Garcia. She's in our AP Heritage program, on the volleyball team, a member of the Link Crew, plans to attend UC Berkeley and will study political science with the goal of becoming an attorney. Jacob Lee is next. He's in our AP Heritage program, also in Dual Enrollment Academy, a golfer, a musician, and he plans to attend Stanford or UCLA and will study mathematics. Next is Michelle Vasquez. She's in our High Arts Academy AP Heritage program, a member of the National Honor Society, plans to attend UCLA and will study political science with the goal of becoming a corporate attorney. Last but not least, Valentina Vasquez, member of the AP Heritage Program, ROP EMR program, member of the Link Crew, plans to attend UC Berkeley, will study political science with the goal of becoming an attorney.
Thank you, and that concludes our recognitions.
Do the board members have any comments they would like to share? Does the superintendent have any comments he would like to share? Okay. Call for recess. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Back to order. At this time, we will call for public comments for items that are not on the agenda. If there are blue cards, then we're going to, individual who filled out a speaker request form will be invited to the podium. When their name is read, public comments are limited to 3 minutes per person and 30 minutes per topic. Following public comments, thank you for your, okay, here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right, Tim Shaw, can you please come to the podium, please?
Mr. Shaw, if you just wouldn't mind, make sure the mic's on, because I know we turned it off at break. So I just want to give a thumbs up.
That was all.
You turn back on. Yep, we hear you. All right, thank you, Mr. Shaw.
Great. Good evening. What a fun dais you have.
Thanks.
There's a few of you out there. That's good. So my name is Tim Shaw. I have the distinct privilege of representing this area on the Orange County Board of Education. It's District 4. The district includes La Habra, Fullerton, and Buena Park. So I think most folks here in the district. I've been sitting here wondering if I am your best customer. At the moment, I have a senior, a sophomore, and a freshman. If there's anybody out there who has 4 kids in high school at the same time, I want to meet them and get their autographs. So that's got to be a record. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. But, I wanted to introduce Brandon Guevara. He's here with me. He's an employee of ours and our board liaison to the community. So he's doing a good job for us. I also brought my oldest son, Luke, who is the senior at high school at Sonora. He's making sure his dad doesn't say anything embarrassing. So if you were somebody who said to yourself, I don't know really what the County Board of Education does, you do not need to feel embarrassed because nobody really does, and that's okay. We're trying to change that. We're working to have a better collaboration and communication across all of Orange County's education landscape. As a trustee that represents you at the county level, I have the unique opportunity and responsibility to use our county-wide reach to highlight the incredible work taking place within our local school districts, like that's happening here in the Fullerton Union High School District. In the months ahead, we want to use our Orange County Board of Education newsletter as a platform to showcase some of the district-level achievements, whether things like innovation in classroom programs, student accomplishments, or community partnerships that make a real difference. Our goal is to celebrate your success and to also share best practices. At the same time, we want to make sure that the work of the Orange County Board of Education is visible and accessible. That means sharing updates, resources, and opportunities for engagement that reflect the board's ongoing support for students, educators, and families across the county. By bridging communication between the county and our local district, we hope to foster a stronger sense of shared purpose, collaboration, and pride in the collective achievements of Orange County's education community. Thank you so much for having me, and we look forward to that partnership. And I'll just conclude by saying, since Dr. Berg is such a poor representation of La Habra High School class of 1995, please feel free to call me anytime, and I will try to rectify that. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for a thoughtful comment. Non-agenda items may not be acted on during the meeting nor discussed by the board. If you would like further information, please contact us through the district website. Contact staff members who will be happy to talk to you and follow up on any information. Thank you. You have any comments you'd like to make?
Yeah, Dr. Calhoun, just want to thank Mr. Shaw. I know we met earlier in the year in an effort to get communication out and celebrating schools and school districts from the board level. We know we work with the Orange County Department of Ed and their staff in helping to highlight the work that we're doing, but the extension of what the board does, and then also I know we are sharing some of our personal highlights from our district. So appreciate the work you're doing of getting the good news out and educating the community. So thanks.
11.1, this is an action item, establishment of December 9, 2025 as the annual organizational meeting of the Board of Trustees. Education Code Section 35143 and 72000 requires that the Board of Trustees hold an annual organizational meeting each year within the prescribed 15-day period. for 2025. This is 15-day period in December 1 through December 20th. Education Code further requires that, unless otherwise provided by rule of governing board, the day and time of the annual organizational meeting shall be selected by the board at its regular meeting held immediately prior to the first day, 15-day period, and notified the county superintendent of schools of all time and day selected. If there is a motion to establish December 9, 2025 as the Fullerton Joint Union High School District Annual Organizational Meeting. So, is there someone to move?
I move to approve.
Second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Ari, would you like to cast a preferential vote?
I approve.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, 5-0. This is an action item. Tentative agreement with the California School Employees Association and its Fullerton High Chapter 82 CSEA and Fullerton Joint Union High School District for the 25 through the 28 collective bargaining unit agreement. I would like to call on Assistant Superintendent of Human Resource, Mark Miller, to present information on the tentative agreement with the California School Employee Association and its Fullerton High Chapter 82 CSEA and Fullerton Joint Union High School District for the 25 to 28 collective bargaining unit agreement. Mark.
Good evening, President Calhoun, members of the board, and Superintendent McLaughlin. I am presenting for ratification a tentative collective bargaining agreement between the Fullerton Joint Union High School District and the California School Employees Association Fullerton High Chapter 82. The agreement covers the 2025-2028 school years. This three-year contract includes both ongoing and one-time raises throughout its term. The district and CSEA negotiation teams reached an agreement on revisions to multiple articles, including compensation, duty hours, employee benefits, safety conditions, and the evaluation procedures. Compensation will be retroactive to July 1st, 2025. Before recommendation, I want to thank our CSEA labor partners, especially CSEA President Bill Hagar and CSEA Vice President Joni Best for their work throughout the process. It is recommended that the board ratify this three-year agreement and authorize the superintendent or designee to execute the necessary documents.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Miller. Is there a motion to approve the tentative agreement with the California School Employee Association and its Fullerton High Chapter 82 CSEA and the Fullerton Joint Union High School District for the 25 to 28 collective bargaining unit agreement?
Move approval.
Second. You got it. Marilyn, second. Any discussion? Ari, would you like to cast a preferential vote?
I approve.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? 5-0. This is an action item. I would like to call Assistant Superintendent of Human Resource, Mark Miller, to present the pupil attendance calendar for 27-28. Second reading adoption.
Thank you, and good evening again, President Calhoun, members of the board, and Superintendent McLaughlin. I'm presenting for approval the proposed pupil attendance calendar for the 2027-2028 school year. The calendar has been shared with our component school districts, all district staff, employee organizations, principals, and the superintendent. It was also posted on the district website for stakeholder review following the board's first reading. No concerns have been expressed, and it is recommended that the board approve the 2027-2028 pupil attendance calendar as presented.
Is there a motion to approve the pupil attendance calendar for 27-28?
Move approval.
Ms. Chester. Any discussion? Ari, would you like to cast a preferential vote?
I approve.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those in favor opposed say no. 5-0. Administrative Services, Revised Board Policy, second reading adoption. I would like to call on Assistant Superintendent of Administrative Services, Dr. Carl Zener, to present the revised board policy.
Thank you, President Calhoun, members of the board, and Dr. McLaughlin. A periodic review of district board policy is required as changes occur in Ed Code, reorganization of duties, and state and federal specific language. Tonight, we would like to present the following board policies for second reading and adoption. These policies were previously presented to the board for first reading and information at the October 14th board meeting. Upon adoption this evening, the policies will become effective immediately. These policies include uniform complaint, non-discrimination, lactation accommodation, sexual harassment, and married, pregnant, and parenting students. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the revised board policy?
Move approval.
Second. Chester, second. Ari, would you like to cast for a preferential vote?
I approve.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, 5-0. This is from Communication 11.5.3. I would like to call Assistant Superintendent Administrative Services, Dr. Carl Zener, to give us a communication update. This is for information only and is a non-action item.
Thank you again, President Calhoun, members of the board, and Superintendent McLaughlin. We are proud to share that Sunny Hills High School has been named an Orange County Impact School. Buena Park High School, an Early College Program 2025 Golden Bell Award winner, and Troy High School has been named a 2025 California Blue Ribbon School. We are very proud of these awards and the work by our staff. In the social media world, to date, we have shared over 5,310 posts, built a community of 3,909 followers, and are proudly connected with 497 accounts to share our mission of celebrating student life, success, and school spirit. This growth reflects how we are truly inspired by our community. Every like and share represents the pride and connection that unite us. We invite everyone to help us continue to grow by following our page, tagging us in your school moments, sharing our posts, and encouraging others to join our journey. Together, we can keep building an online community that celebrates the inspiration, energy, and excellence of FJUHSD. In athletics, fall sports are coming to a close with many of our teams competing in the playoffs, and our winter sports are getting ready to begin their seasons. We are excited to celebrate our fall athletes' success at our December board meeting. And some notification on non-pupil days. Yesterday was our staff development day. In 1 week, Tuesday, November 11th is Veterans Day, and then Monday, November 24th through Friday, November 28th is Thanksgiving week. And we are thankful for our incredible school community and all that you do each day to make our district such a special place. We wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, filled with gratitude, joy, and time with loved ones. Thank you, and this concludes my report.
This is not an action item. Do the board members have any questions they would like to share? Okay. This is an action item to consent calendar. Let's see, are there any items board members would like to pull from the consent calendar? Okay. If there's no motion to approve if there is a motion to approve the consent calendar, is there a motion?
Move approval.
A second? Joey? Any discussion? Lauren did. Yeah, Lauren did. Yeah. Ari, would you like to cast a preferential vote?
I approve.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's 5-0. Are there any comments from the board or the superintendent? Anybody?
I'm just happy Thanksgiving.
I just would like to once again thank everybody for all that you do. There is so much going on in the district and at the campuses, and it's just so much fun whenever we have an opportunity to be there and see all the things you do. My calendar doesn't fit with yours. I don't know how you do it all, but anyway, thank you so much. It's really a pleasure to be a part of this district.
I just want to say have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I enjoy each and every one of your campuses. You guys have so much going on, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Yesterday was fabulous, the food, the people, giving out those the little pins to everybody that's done 10, 20, 30, 40 years. It was just awesome, and I just want to wish everybody a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Yeah, just continuing the thankfulness, right? Thanksgiving's right on the corner, and tonight's action of the approval of the collective bargaining agreement with CSEA is a big deal. But it started last year with FSTO, when we also agreed with them on the same terms. So it was a long journey getting here for CSEA, but what a big moment, and so grateful for this district. As you said, so many things are going on, but we're one of the few around that can say we have a 3-year collective bargaining agreement with both associations with ongoing raises, one-time payments, and covering benefits, and that's attributed to all the work. The board levels work, the staff's work, right, the administration, but our labor partners. So grateful for Angie and Bill, who is out there, and Joni especially, who was a big part of this. So very, very thankful to be here. I also want to just kind of highlight the work we've been doing in supporting our students with additional meals and really our food service workers. With the shutdown as it is, the board, with your blessing and approval and then staff action, went out there and said, we understand that people might have limited resources for food right now, so what can we do? And so we authorized additional meals for students who are under the SNAP program and aren't getting those meals, but that takes effort by our food services workers. So we have Edgar, our director, in there, and his team, and Asma and Ruben, and I went over and thanked them yesterday personally. But at the end of the day, you know, if we need to feed our people, we need to take care of their basic needs, and we stepped up. So I'm grateful for the board and your support. I'm grateful for the team, and more importantly, I'm just grateful that we were able to support those kids through this time. So we'll stay with it as long as we need to. We're committed to that practice and ensuring that they have food in this time. And then with that, I just want to say thankful to be here. Hopefully everybody gets some time off, some rest, take those vacation days, and that's it. Thank you.
And we are adjourned. She's all, woo.